Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling God Smith. I know it's been a while since I made a video, but I'm back, guys. I just had to get some stuff ready for AEW and NXT. And I gotta say, this video is actually about Raw because I really didn't see it last night. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm glad I didn't see it because I don't know what creative is doing, and this is the most lackluster Raw that I've seen. I'm hoping SmackDown will be better because I am gonna do a review for SmackDown on Friday. I'm hoping. I know NXT is gonna be hype because we are on the like we're literally at Takeover. It's gonna be great. I am making a Takeover review for that. I am gonna make some predictions, but you know what? I'm gonna change my Raw review. I'm actually gonna change it. It's gonna be I'm gonna call this my Takeover predictions video since we're almost there. So you know what? In the NXT champion match with Clarion Cross and Finn Balor, I really think it's gonna be Finn Balor for this because like yo, I love Clarion Cross. I love what he can do. I love the dude, but his little time stop rabbit punch in the back of your head's kind of lame. I don't think he's gonna beat Finn because he's not gonna drop the title with him because unless they want to bring him the main, which I really think they really should do that for Drew because I would want to see a Finn versus Drew match because I've never really seen it, or he would go against Edge for the Universal title. And this is the thing, like I want to see it, but I think he's staying on NXT for the reason. Because here's what I mean, guys. Like, here's what I'm saying is I believe that a lot of things, like with NXT right now, the way they are going, with everybody going for self, which is good. I love the fact that we're getting three. Like, I love the fact with the storyline that we got 2-3 weeks earlier with NXT, with Finn Balor and Karen Cross. I kind of figured they were gonna cross their paths sooner or later. And the no at the North American Battle Royale, I think the champion, the Battle Royale, the no one contender it's gonna be LA Knight, and LA Knight's gonna like beat him, because I really believe that he's gonna win. Because I feel like if they give him a title, that means everybody who's gonna get at him. That means there's gonna be a chance for Bobby Fish if he ever comes back. But I think he's not gonna I think they're not gonna rebrand him. I think it's gonna be I really think it's gonna end up being like a kind of like a how do I put this? It's gonna be like a really crazy thing. I don't like. Here's the thing. I love LA Knight. I believe that him and Bronson Reed have a Bronson Reed has a fantastic rivalry. I just don't see the point of. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting myself at different angles. Um, I really just don't see the point. I don't see the point of having a guy like Bronson. Like, I like Bronson Reed. I believe that he's gonna do it. I believe that Kramer Grimes has got a new persona, which I love. He's got the Ted DiBiase $1 million man thing going, which I like. I'm hoping if it really does, like, if it's gonna come down to four people, it's probably gonna come down to like L.A. Knight, Bronson Reed, Dexter Loomis. I could see Dexter Loomis being the North American title. I could kind of see it, or LA Knight, because I really can't wait for that. The next thing, which is the NXT tag team titles, which the triple threat for that. I think it's gonna be fantastic because I love Legado del Fantasma. I love MSK. I do like the grizzled young veterans. I love them a lot because I kind of like Zach Gibson and James Drake. I love them. I love Cutter and Blake. Those dudes are pretty cool. Um, Legato Delphin, like yo, Joaquin Wild and Mendoza are just freaking crazy because those dudes went from being like no to like low class nobodies to like literally the most dangerous dudes in the planet right now, and I love their tag team chemistry. I just love it because like whatever they're like, even with Santos Escobar, it's like I really like the fact that we got this guy, and he didn't go to AEW because they would never know what to do with Legato the Phantasma. Like they wouldn't know what to do with them. They're a faction, bro. They're a whole different ball game, and I like Santos Escobar. I like his style of bringing like he's making lucha libre wrestling a thing. He's making a statement with that, and I like that he's got this like the lucha relay pride. Like, bro, I kind of feel like because of like you got Grand Metal League and you got um Grand Metal League and Kalisto and Legato, but I mean Lince Dorado, but like those dudes are really a joke. They're kind of like comic relief. Like they're not really a team anymore. I haven't seen Kalisto in a while because like I've really been wanting to see him, but I wonder what happened to him. And I would wanna like, and this is the thing, like I kind of believe that like I don't think the Way is gonna win the women's tag team titles because Ember and Shotzi are killing it, and I love I do love their entrance together, and it makes a lot of sense, and I like that they're like really funny and like I like how Shotzi just loves having fun with it. And I like the Way. I do like Indy and Candice LeRae. I just feel that like if she's gonna win the title, it would have to be like on some like controversial thing. And I kind of want to see like who's gonna who would Io face because like she's gonna be Raquel Gonzalez. I already know that's gonna end up happening because here's the thing. Here's the reason I believe that's gonna end up happening because she's gonna win. Raquel Gonzalez is like she's gonna. It's gonna be a really even match between the two because Raquel Gonzalez is a monster and she can do one handed power bombs and freaking clover leaps and stuff. And I just feel like with Raquel Gonzalez and now that Rhea's kind of on Raw now, it's like who is she really gonna face? Because Io is taking on every challenger and she's been fighting them. And I'm just like, yo, if she wins, if Io beats her, that means she's beating everybody in NXT. She's beating Tony. She's beating everyone. And I feel like Ember would be the kind of person to go against with her because I would want to see an Ember Moon match, but I want to see if they want to bring somebody because this takeover is gonna be fantastic, and I feel like there's gonna be a surprise guest, somebody we never expected to come to NXT because Eli Drake is there. I couldn't believe it. If we're getting him, that means for the women's division, we might be getting Meto Sakamura because I really want to get her. I really want her to be on NXT against the fight Io because I feel like that would be a fantastic match. I feel like her showing up would be fantastic. The boss of the win, like bro, the boss against the genius of the sky. I see that. Like I could see that now in the future. Like that could be a WrestleMania. That should be a WrestleMania match. Triple H should be talking to Johnny Saint, bro. They need to bring her because I think that would be a fantastic setup. Because right after she beats Raquel, Mato Sakamura comes back. She's ready to go. We get the crowd. The crowd would be jumping for joy. Like we will. She get a video package or a video pops up. We see her. I'll be ready for. I would want that. I would want that match. Like she would like, EO, be like I beat everybody. But she pops up and she says, "You haven't beaten me." Because I'm thinking in my head, it's like I said, I'm thinking in my head with this because, like I said, I am gonna do a WrestleMania predictions, so I'm probably gonna make this into one long video, guys. I apologize, but I kind of know what NXT's been. They're bringing a lot of people to the playing field, and I really feel like every match. I mean, and the one match I didn't even cover yet, which is the Adam Cole Kyle O'Reilly match. I don't know. I don't know about this one. Because I feel like there's gonna be and there's gonna be like a untold I think they're gonna do the Kevin Nash untold NWO storyline where he's basically gonna like Kyle's gonna beat Adam. They're gonna come back they're gonna come back better, stronger than ever. They're gonna all apologize. Bobby's gonna come back. They're gonna be stronger than ever. Because that's what I feel like this is gonna lead to. It's gonna be like a complete swerve moment. Because this is what I mean, guys. Like, I'm being honest with you. because I kind of see how everything is going with them, and I kind of been seeing the story back and words and forwards. Like I feel like they're gonna do it a takeover. Like they're getting the crowd to hate them, and then people are gonna love them that they're back together. Cause like even when Roddy said I'll be there for you guys, no matter what happens, I'll still be there. So I'm thinking he's not really gonna completely leave the Undisputed Era. I think that it's gonna be a thing where Bobby. I think that he like once Kyle beats him, if he beats Adam, that means that match would be over. That means that like there would probably be like they would like yo they would shake hands, they would do the pose or whatever, and Kyle and and Adam would be like yo I think he'd be like yo I think we should do it again I think or he'll be like yo like he would bring everybody would show up like Roddy would come out would try to be on Adam's goal and wouldn't hit him and they all hug it out or something and be like you guys are all food this was all a setup. Something like that, because I feel like there's gonna be there's something that there's just something there, because I feel like Triple H has got something cooked up. Like the Undisputed Era, like are probably booking now, trying to figure out how they're gonna rebook themselves, because that would be better, because that would be like, yo, we got the Undisputed back together. That means that would set up everybody. That means everybody would be on notice. I would want the Undisputed Era to bring a woman in, but I really don't think they would. But that's just the food for thought for myself. But like I said, guys, I'm gonna. But my next thing I'm gonna talk about, like I said, the WrestleMania thing. Since I'm already, it's gonna be Saturday and Sunday. I'm already like, here's my gut with this, man. Like, here's my gut with this, like this thing. Like, I kind of don't really believe. I really think Drew's gonna be Bobby. I know Rhea's not gonna be Oscar because that's the thing. Oscar's gonna be Rhea. She's still gonna be champion. Rhea's gonna have a like. I really don't think her challenging Oscar at WrestleMania was gonna make a difference because she's not gonna end up being champion because we've seen Oscar beat everybody in NXT and she kind of mopped everybody and she's been mopping everybody ever since she came back. Because like I'm saying, it just doesn't really feel like I really. This is just my predictions, guys. This is just my mindset. Because here's my thing. I would have been fine with Bobby Lashley getting the title off of Drew if he would have got it off at this WrestleMania. If they would have had a match, a blow off match to do it, like a Drew versus Bobby, because I feel like this is Drew versus Bobby too, and he's the Bobby's the champion. It took him 7 years to be champion, and I feel because you had to get Sheamus off his back, you had to get rid of Sheamus, and the thing is like here's my thing, like I don't hate what they're doing with Rhea. I don't even hate what they're doing with Naya and Shayna, but I just don't know if they really want to do anything with them. Cause the saddest part is like they literally went back to NXT, got their butts whooped, and then the thing was like we really didn't. They don't know what to do with him, and I feel like this is a lackluster show. I feel like the New Day are gonna have a match against AJ and Omos, which is dumb. I feel like Riddle having a match at WrestleMania is kind of cool, but kind of get everybody hyped. But it's gonna be a lackluster WrestleMania until I think maybe until SmackDown, until they do the thing with Apollo Crews and Big E and the Universal title thing. Because I haven't seen the Street Profits in a while. I haven't, unless they do the thing with Bianca, well, the Bianca Belair Sasha Banks match is going to be crazy. And I think it's going to be really good. I think Bianca could do it. I really think she could become SmackDown Women's Champion. Because the way they kind of booked her, it's like, yo, she's actually been doing really good, and I like how they're booking her, and they're not making her feel kind of like. Because I was wondering when they were gonna do it, and I think they were just waiting for the Royal Rumble to come up so she could win. Because I feel like because Edge won his, and I feel like here's the thing, guys, like Edge winning the Universal title is probably gonna shock the world more than anything on it. Like in NXT, how if Finn still retains the belt, who is he gonna fight after? Because that's the thing. He can't go against Johnny Gargano. He could become double champion, but he probably doesn't want to. And I'm thinking in my head, like they gotta have to figure what they really gotta figure. They got a massively huge amount of talent. Cause I really and I forgot about the Jordan Devlin match. I totally forgot about it. Cause I really think the Jordan Devlin match against Santo Escobar, the ladder match for the cruiserweight title, is gonna be crazy. Cause like the NXT is kind of taking the cruiserweight belt like and make it a real. They made it a real serious belt, which I love. And I kind of like that Jordan Devlin is back on NXT and he's not really in UK, which is not bad, but he really hasn't had a lot of fight. He really hasn't had a lot of matches over there. Because I really think because of the COVID, because of Trent Seven, he's not really doing that much with him. He's not doing Tyler Bates doing good, but he's kind of tweening right now. Like he's kind of an in between type of guy because I've kind of seen him for like the last couple of times that I've seen him on NXT UK. He's kind of been tweening, and Pretty Deadly has been kind of killing it, bro. Because I'm actually surprised. I'm wondering if they're still. I wonder if they're still champions. I wonder because I feel like there's this empty hole, like this empty hole that they kind of have to get through. And I feel like this empty hole that they're trying to get is gonna be impossible, because here's the thing, they're literally on the precipice of doing it, and like I'm sorry guys, I don't mean to go so long with the video, but back to my WrestleMania thing. I already know Edge is gonna win the Universal title. That's one prediction. I know that Drew's gonna win. I know that Oscar's gonna retain. I know that I know that Riddle's gonna retain. I know that even if like some way like even I know Big E's gonna retain then his internet his intercontinental title. He's gonna keep retaining. Because the thing is, what they're trying to set up for him, and I really feel like he's gonna be the dude that becomes Universal Champion. But I feel like they're gonna set him up like SummerSlam, or like SummerSlam Money in the Bank type of thing, where he wins the Money in the Bank and then he waits to like, because that's what I would want. I would want to see a New Day designed like Money in the Bank briefcase, because I feel like he's gonna end up winning. Because I feel like he's gonna end up winning, guys, and I feel like he's gonna end up cashing it in on Edge. Because he'll keep the belt, he'll cash it in. Because they're not doing anything with him, which is sad. And Jay's not really doing anything either. Because like they made him go this whole heel route, which I like. But I'm like, bro, you gotta face Edge. He's a whole different person. Like you're not gonna win against him. Like Edge is an opportunist for a reason. That's why he'll win the belt. He'll end up shocking the world. Because if he wins the Universal title, that means everybody's gonna go after him. But I already know who wants him. Because I really feel like he could have went after the world. I think he should have went after the WWE title. I really think he should have went there and fought him. Because I know they're gonna do a contract signing Friday to do it. Because I know they haven't done it yet. So they're probably gonna do a contract signing to get the last bit of the promos out. Because I feel like Edge has been doing so good with his promos that it's gonna set up to something. But like I said, guys, anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.